Hey everyone, welcome back to another video on Saitama token, or should I call it Saitama company? So big things happening in the background for Saitama. Very good price action that's happening right now, along with not just a price pump, but also the background work in terms of having Saitamask launch planned, partnerships being announced, and new things coming up for Saitama. And recently, they also did another charity, I believe. I'm not so sure on the details, haven't dig deep enough. But yes, big things happening and bigger things to expect in the near future. And I love the upcoming game Wolfcaster. We're going to speak a little about that as well as going ahead a few Twitter posts on Saitama token. And the recent exchange listing, well, that's going to happen soon. We're going to just have a quick look on that too. So, having said that, this is Mr. Aslan. Crypto education is my passion, guys. I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. So, please do your own research before you get into any token in the crypto space out there. Now, let's begin with this video. Jumping on directly to the price point of Saitama token, or yeah, let me just call it a token. For now, it's having a very good price action. It's up by 6% right now and currently standing at 2141 with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 zeros. And if I look at the 7-day chart, you can see a steady increase and a bit of a consolidation that's happening right now with the token altogether. So good to see that as and when we rise, we have a little bit of consolidation, and again there is a small dip, a rise again, a little bit of consolidation. This is a good organic growth, in my opinion, guys. Now, anyone out there who has a different opinion or who would say that I'm probably wrong, there might be a big dip coming. Please do let me know in the comment section below, and also just not saying it, give me a reason as to why you expect this dip to happen. I'd be more than happy to get myself corrected, but lately a lot of people have been quoting, not exactly to me, but I have been through a lot of chats on not only Saitama token but many other tokens out there. They just want to create a kind of a FUD wherein people say the price is pumping to a good level with an organic growth. They just come out of nowhere and say that no, there will be a dip, there will be a dip, there will be sell off, there will be a dip, this is not going to last long. Well, to all those people who are actually asking these questions, I have a question for each one of you. Show me a technical proof or show me a strong reason to believe that there would be a price dip. I will show you 10 different reasons for the to believe that the price action would increase for any token out there. Whenever I quote or probably I see that there is a good price action organically happening, which is in this case for Saitama, it is definitely true. Lot many big partnerships that are coming up, lot many partnerships which have gone ahead in the back end, and as I have quoted in my earlier videos, all those partnerships are now paying for paying up because those influencers who are or the big deep pocket wallets who have initially come in, now their second line or the third line or the first line of uh, friends, relatives, whoever it might be, they're influenced people, so they are getting into the project right now. So it's an eventually a long going train, it's like a chain link, guys. It keeps going on, right, on and on. So you get into the project, you inform 10 people, you the other 10 people, out of which 2 or 3 people get into it, and those 2 or 3 people inform another 10 people or 30 people each. Now that, I mean, it just keeps building, and that's where we have somewhere close to 77,000 holders right now, and it's growing and growing. So trust me, guys, to all those people who are out there just speaking of the price will fall, this is not something that is going to sustain. Please give me a reason to understand why the price will not sustain, and then I would definitely accept it if at all you're right and your opinion has some proper solid foundation or a base. So, having said that, guys, good things happening in terms of partnerships, good things happening in terms of exposure for Saitama as a brand. Now, I have always spoken about this. Saitama is not just trying to establish itself as a token in the crypto space, they are trying to establish themselves as a worldwide brand. And the moment the question of a brand comes into picture, it should be legitimate, it should be trustworthy, and it should always have a long-term sustenance plan. And what's with Saitama and these three characteristics? It has all the three. How? The first and foremost, it needs to be legitimate. Saitama is a registered company, guys. In the US, it's a registered entity, right? It's a limited liability company. you can just go check out other posts to get those verified as well, in case you do not know or do not believe me. Second is trust. Now we have these many people who are built up the trust and the community, as well as there are many other big institutions who are partnered with Saitama company, right? So, and there are many big influential people also who have now partnered with Saitama. Why would they do that if they do not have the trust in place? It's as simple as that. Certain industries would be well reputed. In fact, Blazefire Games is also a reputed gaming industry for which they have a partnership in terms of hosting esports events. Why would the other company ruin its own brand name by partnering with some other crypto entity which does not have this trust factor in it? So as simple as that. Obviously, guys, anyone who wants to get into a partnership would verify, re-verify, and triple verify all the background of the other party, to ensure that even if they are part of that particular collaboration, their brand value does not come down. It does definitely happen with specific companies where you get tied up with another unit, and that unit does not perform well or does not have a proper trustworthy uh, backing, and eventually this particular company A, who has built up a lot of trust, will lose that as well, just because they partnered it with company B, which did not have that much of trust factor with it. So having said that, guys, the third and final portion would be, excuse me. Now, the third point which I actually wanted to quote was regarding the long term sustainability. Now, how does Saitama have long term sustainability? Well, it does have the long term projects in place. First one being the Wolfcaster, second one being the card game, which is in the short term, the first release that's going to happen, the NFT marketplace, and in the recent AMA, well, MK dropped a bomb regarding looking into a possible blockchain of its own for Saitama token. So NFTs, GameFi, and a blockchain, the future of wealth generation, guys. That's all I would say. So do check out my other videos which I've done under my crypto wisdom playlist for knowing more about NFTs and how they would play a part in crypto, and why is it good that you can go ahead and use NFTs as a financial mechanism for earning profits as well as going ahead and making some money out there? So, trust me, it's a very good option to have all the three, the blockchain, the GameFi, and the NFT under your control, because that would provide a whole new platform for sustainable growth, and that too by just playing a game. Imagine you can just sit back on your couch, holding your mobile, play a game, and voila, you just earned $100. I mean, just quoting just an example. Sitting in your couch, you're earning, and what is actually working in the background? Your money is actually working for you, and you're not working for money. So that's something that you will have to definitely look out for. And really nice to see that Saitama has a wonderful, wonderful creative team. And I really love the way Gabriel explains some of the characters or regarding the game, the lore, the amount of explanation, or the way he actually goes ahead and portrays or gives details of each character. Man, in the recent AMA that happened, I think a couple of weeks back, he was speaking about the new Wolfcaster, character from an Afghan boy. So I was literally mind blown the way that he was explaining the character, guys. Trust me, I don't know how others felt about it, but if you have felt the same, please do let me know in the comment section below. So, having said that, he explained the character in such a way that it was like watching a movie or hearing to a movie or a podcast, right? So, it just led me to an imagination altogether. So, and why is it very important is because that is the amount of detail that they're actually focusing on, and having so much of detail on one single character, imagine what you can get from the game that they are actually coming out with. So having said that, guys, I'll get down to the last portion of the video where I would just like to put out my views on the price point of Saitama token in the coming days. We have the Saitamask launching, and we also have some other NFTs that would obviously eventually be launched by the end of this year. Having taken all into account, as well as certain bit of mathematical technical analysis also put in, new partnerships, what all they would have planned, and expected things that would happen in the coming days, I would definitely put the price point to somewhere around cutting off a zero by the end of this year. So yeah, I would hold to that. And also, I was really happy to see this particular belt with the Saitama logo inside it. This is from the MMA fight that happened this last weekend, guys. The live event is also available on Facebook. You can get down to Russell's tweets, wherein he has already given a Facebook link. I believe he has put across one over here somewhere. Yeah, I'll just try to find that out and see if I can post that for you guys. So, yeah, here you go. Yep, it's in this post. I'll just go ahead and give you the post so you can run through the Twitter, the Facebook link as well. Having said that, thank you so much for watching this video, guys, and have fun. And please do subscribe to my channel and hit the like button if you love the content. And also, thank you for all the support. I have reached more than 400 plus subscribers within a very short span of time, and that wouldn't have been possible to all those who are watching this video and supporting my venture out there. And please do continue with the love and support that you have been showing me. It would only motivate me to get you more relevant and good content in YouTube. Thank you so much once again, guys. Have fun.